Today on Revamp, we've got a bit of a road trip for you. A couple of weeks ago we got a bit of a break in the weather. As some of you might know, the east coast of Australia has been getting hit with some pretty bad weather lately. Obviously our thoughts go out to those affected. But we got a break in the weather, we got a decent day. We grabbed the car trailer and we had a car to go and pick up. So we'll just get straight into the video and I'll catch back up with you at the end where we'll talk about the future of the car. Got the car trailer ready to go. Ready to hit that road. Just making a couple of adjustments. If you want to see plenty of content like this in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you like it. And yeah, we'll hit the road. We're here at the base of the big Merino, and there she is, the gold nugget. Valiant Regal station wagon, or Chrysler Regal station wagon. CL, I believe. She's got that 5.2 litre 318. Nice original white trim. Station wagon, love it. We've got the roof bars in the back there, sun visor. So we'll get her back and we'll get her into some storage for now. We'll assess the bodywork on it. We can see it's got some issues here and there, and we'll decide what we're going to do with it. We just pulled into the servo with the wagon, and look what we saw. Got another Chrysler Regal right next to us. Made a quick stop, making sure the straps are tensioned. It's all looking good. Downtown Mossvale, just out the front of the showgrounds. Yeah, you ain't getting any more attention on them. Yep. Alright, so we made it back with the Valiant. Give you a bit of a walk around. The previous owner didn't really want us to take any footage where it was stored, so unfortunately we've only really got travel footage. So give you a bit of walk around and we'll go over it, and we are going to try and get it running and a couple other things. So let's have a walk around and see what she's like. So she's a CL Regal wagon. This kind of like goldy burnt color. You can see she's a little rough. She's got the V8 option. That's 318. This has had a 4-barrel manifold put on it. Most likely came 2-barrel. We've got factory air conditioning option, factory power steer, and we've just noticed that it looks like it has a factory tow pack, which actually gives it trans cooler up the front and some other things. The cooling system needs some work, and you know, we're going to try and see if we can get it running. But altogether, just having the V8 is a fairly rare option. And look, this car, although looking a bit rough on the outside and the roof, it is all there. It's got a set of 16-inch steel wheels put on it with brand new tyres, and it's got these hubcaps and dress rims all the way around. Got the old fast glass in the tailgate, got the electric window option in the back, with the tow pack. Even has the pump up shocks still in it and the heavier duty rear springs. But you can see, like, it definitely has some issues in the body, but so far she seems to be all round not a bad car. When we come inside, we've got this sort of creamy interior which all in all, it's got a little mark here, but all in all seems to be in reasonable condition. Hood lining, not too bad. Back seat, not too bad. We've got the sun visor here. We've got the rear spoiler. The original Fireball 2-barrel 5.2 litre air cleaner housing. All the trims are there. In the back we've got the roof rack and luggage bars for the roof. So everything's really there on this car. It's just, it's had a bit of a life near the ocean, we think, and it's just really pretty tatty around the edges. So we're going to try and get it running on the trailer before it goes to where it's going to be stored, and try and get that rear glass up. And then once we've got it in a storage location, we'll probably do an assessment on the body and really see what it's going to take to get it back up and running again. But, you know, all around a reasonable car, particularly with the options it's got. So let's try and get this glass to move and maybe try and get it running. Well, that kind of escalated trying to get the rear glass up. Ended up having to pull the glass out, undo the motor from the regulator and get the regulator out. The motor, the actual electronics in it, I think are shorting out. There's a bit of rust here on the end, on the motor side of things. It actually does still turn, but when we try to hook up power, it just shorts out. So I think there's a problem inside that motor, but that will be for a later date once we decide what to do with the car. We might try and get it running. So we might head up the front and get some fuel and see what we can do about getting it to fire up and see what she sounds like. Alright, I've got the 318. Got the 318. This one's got a 4-barrel Holly put on it. It looks really fresh, but someone's just painted the top. I think they resealed the intake manifold. So the start relay is kind of playing up a bit. So we're just going to try and just put a little down the carby and see if it'll fire up. Oh, that'll be there. Timing's way advanced. Oh my goodness.
That's loose.
Yeah.
It just didn't sound right. A little bit better. Probably get 1 or 2 kicks out of it.
Yeah.
Or 1.
All the cables are heating up too.
Okay, battery number 3. Let's see if this one's got any charge in it.
This one should have. I hope so. It doesn't look like it though.
That's heaps better. That Dizzy was almost out 180.
Ah, No, I did move it a little bit. That says it's got fuel pressure.
Certainly does. Bit more.
That's not too bad. Got a vacuum leak back there somewhere. Play it up. That's probably the alternator starting to charge. That's why it's got noisier. Oh, well that was pretty easy. Needs a good solid tune-up. Maybe the carby isn't quite right for it, but that wasn't too bad to get started. This car's going to go down to storage, so we might come back to you down at the storage place. So we've had a bit of change of plans. The old Dodge Valiant, Chrysler, whatever you want to call it. Who knows? Regal. She's going to come off the trailer at my shop here, and we're going to leave it here and get the body assessed. One, to get the body assessed. Two, because the behemoth of a damn thing wasn't even going to fit in the garage that we were looking to put it in. So they are quite a long thing, I don't know, in excess of 5 meters. So you saw we got it running. So now we're going to get it off the trailer. We may even try and get it driving. The brakes are a bit average, but you know, idling around should be fine. So we'll get it off the trailer and then we'll try and get it driving. Like the red light on? Yep. So there you have it. The Gold Nugget 1977 Chrysler Regal station wagon. Factory 318 V8. We did get that running. I did drive it off the car trailer. The brakes aren't very good, so we can't really drive it much further. Now, body wise, she is a bit rough around the edges. Craig is coming to have a look at the condition of the body. We'll have a look at the condition of some of the other parts as well. I'm going to try and put together a video on some tips to purchasing your project or your next classic car. You know, give you guys a bit of an idea of things to look for. So if you want to see that video and any of the other videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and drop us a comment. Let us know how you think we're going. You know, we're always interested in feedback. We always try to reply to any questions. Now I want to give a big thanks to Tony. He organised the car trailer, the tow car, drove there and back. He's storing the vehicle for me at the moment. Pretty much without him I wouldn't have been able to do it, so huge thanks to Tony. So if you want to see more of this project, any other project, or anything else that we're doing, subscribe to the channel, like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time on Revamp.